This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome to part 3 of Divinity Original Sin. I haven't moved since the end of part 2. We crack on, we're here to see the boss man, I believe, to get permission to go and have a look around the murder site. So, at the moment, like a medieval Miss Marple, or Columbo.
Please do keep shouting.
Head around here. I assume this other star is the guy outside. It is. No, it's not actually. There is another star that we're sort of stood on at the minute. Not sure what that is, but anyway, we'll go see this chappie first. No, it's not him. Not sure what Francis is doing. I think he's doing some sort of martial arts, is he?
Greetings, traveller, and may the immaculate conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you.
Right you are.
Have you yet heard the revelation?
No, I haven't. Tell me.
You mean you haven't heard?
No.
Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess.
Immortality, eh? That sounds ominous.
She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess.
What is this one way you speak of?
For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed.
Right you are then.
There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way.
Okay, doke then.
Path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
I'm sure she does. Okay. Is it in here? It's not upstairs, is it? We can't go upstairs. Is it? Oh no, we can. We can use the stairs. We're not going to. Let's check here first.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter, this door doesn't exist.
Alright, is this the murder scene? Okay. That's a pretty swift loading screen, wouldn't it? That's what we like to see. I think we should just check our map here a sec. Oh, right, okay. That's Yen. Oh, hello. Upper floor.
Move along.
Okay. Who's Sheriff?
Greetings, greetings! Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Alrighty, what you got?
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time.
Right you are, my lover.
You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me. Because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares.
Nice. Let's discuss your wares.
Well, let us not discuss. Let us browse and barter.
Okay. Woo! Blimey. So she's got 673 gold. She's got water balloons. Ah, right, okay, so we can learn skills here. We don't have enough money, actually, but you can buy the skills off her. What's she got? Oral corroded copper ring of fire resistance. Okay. Don't want anything off her at the minute. I'm not spending that much money. Blimey. I may do a bit of... Oh, continue. Oh. May do a bit of menu work off camera just to sell a few bits. Maybe now we know where folk are that can sell things. The hell is that? Cobwebs are supposed to be. Somebody get a duster out. Oh, maybe he's not up here then. Alright, that's just confusing. I thought we were in the right place to be. No, that's locked. Okay, another look downstairs it is then. I've obviously got confused.
This town has seen better days, but despite it all, we'll always have the sea.
No idea what that means, but yes, we will always have the sea. Until some outlandish space catastrophe where the sun burns the planet and everything dries up. I won't go into it just now. Always looking on the bright side, that's me. Right.
Stop right there until you've received the...
Okay. Okay, I'm going to assume then that that's the murder room and not the chap we need to speak to, which means that this other diamond may well be the guy we need to speak to. Is there a downstairs then?
Oh, my good man.
Oh, hang on.
Drink, if you please.
Please do.
No, it's not moving. It is a fixed. Who's this?
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Sorry, I'm not actually familiar with you.
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty?
Nope, never have.
Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the distance. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too.
Woof! Captain Flashheart!
And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly. 3 years running.
What? I've got a plan and it's as hot as my pants. That's what he sounds like. Right, about my first assignment. Oh, is he part of the guild? He must be part of the part of the famous five or whatever it was we just joined up to, the fabulous five, sorry. Yeah, he is, yeah. I'll take my leave. Okay, slightly confused. How do we get to that other star?
So you're just hanging around here, aren't you?
We're right on top of it, aren't we? So there must be a way downstairs, must be. Or upstairs, of course, but it normally tells you, doesn't it, if you need to go upstairs or downstairs. Let's have a look. That's interesting, because it's actually flipping miles away. Unless that's just the building itself. Alright, yeah, okay, there, crime scene. And that's the tavern, right, okay, it's just telling us we're in the tavern, isn't it? Right, so we need to find... That's Esmeralda. There he is. We need his permission. I'll tell you what, as soon as Esmeralda's on the way, we'll go to her first, will we? Seems reasonable?
Please do.
There you go. This marker business is going to come awfully handy. Din 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 din. Let's try and find the door a bit easier this time. It's around the side. Around this side. I've yet to discover a sprint button, so we'll jog along as we are. Aha, here we go. No, Jesus. What? I'm going to blow the door off. I don't want to speak to her. There we go. You see? Blow the door off, love. You just look for one that's open. Esmeralda's shop. Can we go around here? Seemingly. Hey, Esmeralda.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you?
Yep.
Here because you think I killed my husband.
Maybe.
How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Let us discuss it.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you?
We are.
So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches. I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his
A widow.
poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor. But his one and only princess just the same.
Well, what do you want to know?
Okay, seems to be it really. Woo! Trophy time! Cha-cha!
Evidence if we want to prove she actually
Ooh, Jamoa! Do love that. Cha-ching! Oh, oh, sorry, yeah, sorry. I didn't look for the red thingamajibbity. My bad. Bygones. Okay, so we've done as much as we can with Esmeralda. I assume. Have a look upstairs. Okay, nothing special up there. Oh, what's that? Just a cooking pot. Okay, so we'll change our marker now to the captain. El Capitan. What were the other two markers then? We've already been to them. Well, that's the crime scene, so we're going back to that. I think we totally missed this one, whatever that was. Strange cave, yeah. We should maybe head back to that at some point. Investigate it. We've got the portal as well now, so we can use that. Now what I am going to do is, I'm going to make a new save. Just in case anything goes wrong, like I did the other night and my whole machine froze up, I can do this section again if I have to. You know, as it happens, it doesn't seem to have done a save in the pub. Do a new one. Can't get out that way, round we go.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Be interesting to see just how big this game is. I get the impression it's going to be pretty damn big if this is the first area. I mean, the map already seems fairly big for the fact that we can wander about and I've missed a cave and all sorts of things. I mean, it's not open world so far as there are areas where you can't run into, but I mean, the main part, you know, it's not Skyrim where you can hop on every log, but it is pretty open world. Go where you like, do what you want, pretty much. Follow the quest lines when you're ready. Aha! Horus. Aureus.
What have we here, then? The so-called source hunt.
Oh, here we go.
Well, look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Fair enough.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand?
Right, you are.
I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Will do.
The scene
Maybe.
of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Super. Oh, he's just going to believe us, is he? That's kind. There's a scroll or something with your signature on it. In regards to Jake's wife.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
Oh, thank you.
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Right you are. Rightly so.
If you must.
So your main problem with the undead? What, in your opinion, are the orcs doing on the beach? On the beach.
I'd say they are looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
Rah.
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming.
Pretty vicious kittens.
All the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
On it. We'll sort it later. I'm almost sure of it. Ahu tells me he suspects a Zixzax might be involved.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sex.
Furball.
You'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Okay, back we go then. Pretty sure we can't take anything from here. It would be thievery at its most worst, I think. Oh, what's going on here? Girl in a cage.
That is all that.
The face furious. She bit me in. Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Okay, a curious situation you've got there. Is the woman in this cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
What? That's not a jailable offence as far as I know.
I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Well, creeping up on people, weren't you?
It tell you right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again.
She can be part of my team.
Attention! About face!
I think so. Perhaps it's worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs. Let's do it.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful.
Nice. I think we've got a couple of bow items as well.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it?
Woo! Top left, just got a new one.
Roll, Cull.
Open the party radio menu, highlight the party member and press X to select. Now select another party member in the same way and press triangle to group them. Right, okay.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Come on then. You're part of the squad now. Beardotter. I think there's a few vowels missing from your name there, my dear.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Attention!
I think we have to go and speak to her possibly.
To the barracks! Not! Recruits! That was sloppier than Cyseal stew. Again!
Okay. So we need to speak to her, I think.
Sorry, sir. Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Sloppier than Cyseal stew. Again!
There is little in our world more variable than the minds of men. It is the source of great beauty and much despair, and all of it uniquely human.
About face!
Yes, as you've noticed, we are unpredictable species, as likely to kill as to heal. It's best to be wary of those you meet for this very reason.
Cyseal stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! Not!
We may be unpredictable, but it serves one better to hope for the best than to assume the worst.
Again!
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me, even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have, and perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
Nice. And she's Scottish as well. I think we'll run around as the mage for a bit. Actually, what we'll do is we'll have a quick look in. We'll go to her. We'll go to her. We'll go to the inventory. Yeah, here we go. Now I think.
Attention! About face!
Alright, it's given her the stuff automatically. It's interesting. So has it equipped her as well then?
That was sloppier than Cyseal stew. Again!
Doesn't look like it.
About face! To the barracks! Not!
Okay, we need to... The only thing I can't see here is a central inventory menu, which is... so far as I can see, you have to change to the character and then go to their inventory and then pass the stuff over. Now, I've been running around as that person for ages. Scarlet. So in theory, that... Well, she can use those as it happens, I think. But I'm not seeing... Oh, here we go. So we'll pass that to Bedot, or whatever her name is. We'll call her Bedot.
Sorry, sir.
Not sure what that's all about. As it happens, I don't think we've actually... Yeah, I think she can wear those. We'll give the other ones to the bow lady, I think. I should tell you what now, we'll give the... God damn it. We'll give those to the girl with the bow. Bedot. I'm never going to get her name right. Bedot. That's the slow down arrow. And give those to her as well. Alright. Give her the two, so you can pick between the two, I think. Give her the bow book. I think if we read those, we might actually get something in return. Still can't open that yet, but is she going to be a rogue with a bow, maybe? We'll give it to her. And... I think that's... I'm not sure what that is there. Is that a heat? Oh, that men's stuff. Oh no, it's a knockdown arrowhead. I'll give her that as well. Now, one good thing in Wasteland 2, I may have mentioned it in the other playthroughs, but I can't remember. It has when you pick stuff up, it gives you the ability to distribute it to the appropriate party members straight away, which is quite cool. I haven't seen that in this yet, but keep looking for it. Okay, so if we now change to... No.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, she's actually got better boots already. That was a bit silly then, wasn't it? We should have given them to the other woman. Nothing there. Oh, we can give her the braces though. Nice. And we'll give her any helmet? No. Any chain? Any ring? What's that? Oh, that's the garment she's wearing. And the bow, there it is. Nice. Okay, so I think we'll do a... Give those back to Scarlet. And we'll read that. The string enthusiast. An elf once showed me how to fashion my own bows. She was using a tree branch and a couple of sinews she found. And that was that. She even crafted her own crossbows, but I never did get the hang of working with iron. But I have found her method of restringing. Broken bow is quite useful, and I always keep a few spare sinews in my pack, just in case. Oh nice, superior longbow. That's the same book, I think. Yeah, it's the same book twice, isn't it? I assume that... I don't know what that... I thought it would have given us something to... It may allow us to make the bow as opposed to... Oh, hang on. Here we go. That's just 2 seconds. I did notice in the inventory there that you can go straight to actions, I think. Oh no.
Sorry, sir.
That's okay. You have to do it from here. I thought you could thought you could do it from that menu as well. So we want to select a slot. Put an item in and go for the fire arrow. There you go.
Sorry, sir.
Stunning arrow. Poison arrow. Shoot that poison arrow. And slow down arrow. Got loads of it, haven't we? See, all that picking up of stuff's paid off. Doesn't stay there forever, of course. I've only got a few of each. Or one of some of them. Legends tell tales of charging power of a stag being harnessed within just one arrow. Combining this arrowhead with an arrow shaft could let you discover whether those legends are true. Alright, okay, hang on, take that away from there.
Sorry, sir.
Interesting, that might be something we can try crafting with. However, I thought we picked up an arrow shaft actually, and I think Scarlet might have it because she picked up most of the stuff. It might be worth sticking with one person to run around and collect with as much as possible, because there's a central menu I'm not seeing. Again, I might be missing something obvious here, but pretty sure we picked up... oh, it was a branch. I could have sworn we picked up an arrow. Let's just give this... just check with Yen. No, we haven't done. It's all in my imagination. Right, okay, we'll keep it for another time. She has, however, got a slowdown arrow in there. We'll give those to the Bedot. I wonder if she can put that on. Ooh, oh, bloody hell, that's twice the amount of armour just about. In fact, it's more than twice the amount of armour. Use my maths properly. Nice. Oh, nice. Like it. I do love a bit of loot, people. New clothing. That's about it, I think, for now. Okay, have ourselves a bit of a quick save. And did we change the map? I can't remember, hang on. No, that's Captain Blah Blah, isn't it? Okay, so we need to go to Esmeralda. We need to go to the crime scene. There it is. Off we go. Zoom in a little bit so we can see our new kit. Ah, that's interesting. You walk near the fire and it says warm.
Feeling hot under the collar.
I don't know what using it will do.
It's heating up.
Yeah, that suggests that we could get cold or whatever and...
Heating up.
Oh. Oh no, I thought we were on fire there, we're not. That suggests that you could in fact get frozen or whatever, and you can use fire to warm the team back up again. Get rid of frozen elements from the body. Have a look around that market at some point. We'll go and have a look at this crime scene, I think. I'm inclined to go off through the portal as well and go and look at that dodgy cave that we found. No, wait a minute, that's the right way.
Oh, my good man.
Oh my god, where are we? Texas? Right.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter.
Yes, we have.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he?
Nope.
Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Whoa. Holy hell, 900
Source was in.
Whoa, didn't expect that. I assume that was meant to happen. Uh-oh.
What happened? Is this a dream?
Nope.
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sends us flying into the stars.
Whoa, that's very cool. Those statues are awesome. Check them out. We're actually in space. How cool. Things light up as we walk towards them. Whoa.
Terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Giant telescope is looking through there.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivellonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
Indeed. Not as curious as being transported into space, but there you are. Who are you?
Oh yes, proper introductions. Zixzax, the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Okay, what is this place? As you say, shrinking?
At last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Oh dear. How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
It's a telescope, not a looking lens. I'm not a tourist.
You know, I think that imp might be quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Oh, hello. Whoa. That looked dragon type creature, didn't it?
You saw? Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal! It's... The portal has become active! Fantastic! Astounding! Onward we should go!
Oh. You think so? Really? There's nothing else to see here, I don't think. Let's do it.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
That's because we're awesome.
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
It's not. It's our awesomeness, I told you. Can we first discuss what we just witnessed through the looking lens? You believe we are somehow connected to this plane. What lies beyond the portal? Let's go for the 1, 2, 3.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
The void dragon itself, eh?
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present.
Well, we need to stop it then.
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Clever lad.
Though I cannot say for certain. If it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered. For I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Let's do this.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Here goes.
You first, but yes, just as I can.
Ooh.
There she is. There it is.
Okay, hang on.
And he's off. It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what it hoped to find here.
Different elemental. No, they're all the same. Just torches and lamps, I think. Have a little look around, be rude not to, isn't it? God, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Bravo to these people. Bravo. These are the games that make me stand up and applaud game devs. They really are. Oh, hello. Space tree. Okay, I think we need to go and speak to the little guy, don't we? Maybe it'll be that we wander about this place anyway. So much thought and design in this game. It's wonderful. Aye, what you found then, little man? There's something shiny in there. Ooh, chest.
Could it be, milady, the weaver of time, mother of history, author of all that has ever been?
Oh, hello, there's a lady in the chair. Milady.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
If you truly are the Weaver of Time, I imagine you already know the answer to that. It was a stone, a strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon to this plane among the stars.
A stone? So... it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so? Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us.
No! If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out. We are source hunters of Rivellon. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones. Well, that's particularly unhelpful. Yes, if these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Seems so. I've got to talk to each other about it. Group meeting, group meeting.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Okay. Say what Zixzax and the Weaver will, I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale, or we can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
Okay, there's a little quest there then. Speak to them again. Hello, milady.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem. In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
Nah, it's because we're awesome.
Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Why is Starstone so important? Why does it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude.
Hopeless.
You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet, a hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but you are lonely out here.
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
If I understand correctly, I am not at all featured on the canvas of time.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've heard this place called the End of Time.
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of end.
You're worse than Yoda, you know that.
I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars. They place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
We're on it, we're on it. Okay, so we need to speak to the little fella again, do we? Where do we need to go? Alright. Yeah, let's do it.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just...
Indeed not.
No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from.
Yep, we will.
But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead.
Yes, we will.
Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
Got it.
Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Yes. Right, you are then. You've received a rune that allows you to quick travel. Oh, nice. Press options to access the game menu and select waypoint to instantly access all available waypoints. Sweet.
Biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
Nice work.
It shall be my pleasure, Cyseal. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
There we go then. Oh no, hang on. That's not a... Oh, hang on. No, it's telling me to quick teleport in it. I think that's what it's doing. Waypoints. There we go. And we're going to go to... I'm not sure where we were actually. I assume if we go to the north gate, and there's back. Well, this is where we are. Well, we want to go to... We could go to that cave that we didn't suss out, but that's at the north gate, was it? Oh, I can't remember which was which now. The beach. Let's go to the beach. Quick travel it is then. Like most RPGs, I suspect we'll have the main quests to do and then all these little side places to visit and have a look around to build up our gear. There we go. Hey!
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
Yeah.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zixzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Let us do that.
and I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer's spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected.
Yeah, so he was a bad guy then, was he?
That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Yeah, how did you find out Jake was collecting them?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Okay.
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though,
How did you become Zixzax's agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
3 of us now, mate. 3.
Let me phrase it like Zixzax might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars. But I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zixzax worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home. Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zixzax asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
Okay.
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
I will do. Who? Woohoo! Trophy time! Teleporter pyramids. You've just received a teleporter pyramid. These pyramids are linked to each other and always come in pairs. Open your inventory and use the pyramid to teleport to its pair. Aha! That's funny that you should mention that, because I did happen to mention that from Arcania, didn't I? A similar thing. Not quite the same, but similar. Inventory. And there it is.
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Aha, okay. So you can give them to party members if they're going off to do separate things, and it will teleport them right back to you. So yeah, you give them to each other so you can come directly back to each other without having to run all the way back. It's a good idea because the game, yeah, or bypass traps and stuff. Yeah, because the game allows you to go off into separate locations with different people. So yeah, very cool, like that. I swear I'll murder the creatures that sent me here. Oh, intimidate, right. This is a curious mix-up. No, it'll be quite the story to tell tomorrow. Win a series of rock, paper, scissors matches to convince the other party. What? Win a series of rock, paper, scissors matches to convince the other party. Put points on the charisma to gain the advantage. Alright, okay. Hold to skip. Okay, so I'm going to go rock. Nice. And paper. And scissors. Damn it. Hey! I won 2 out of 3 of those. How did I lose? Nice. Bah! No! Damn it.
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what you and that horrible little imp are planning, but leave my bathroom out of it. Out! No, if you please!
In the bath.
Private. That's enough of that now!
No, how do I get out then?
Much longer.
All right.
Smell this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
Using a pyramid on the floor will leave it behind. Pick it up if you want to. Okay.
What are you still doing here? Begone! Fortune! Out! No, if you please! This room is private.
Well, I don't know how to get out. Right, here we go. Thank you. Sorry, my lady. Here we go then. Well, let's open things up a bit. And it's cranked the episode well over an hour.
Or we might know who to blame.
My coin's on that vile Gratilda.
So I think what we'll do is, on the next episode, I'm curious, episode part, you know what I mean. I would like to go over to something we missed right at the beginning, which is a strange cave. And go and see what was going on over there if we can. It looks quite far away, but in fact I don't think it is. I think we can... Well, I assume we can get there. It looks like it's actually out in the sea, doesn't it? But we'll soon find out when we go for a wander up that way. So we'll wrap it up there for part 3. It's been an honour and a privilege serving for you again, and I will see you all in part 4. Take it easy, bye.